What is going on? Governor's Chisgule here. It's been a while. We're traveling for work again, but we have permission to make some videos again from our mini account. That's right, we can make videos from our mini account, so we're going to do that. And folks are already showing up to chat for this completely impromptu session. We're going to talk about what's going on in KVK. We're going to talk a little bit about our kingdom. Hopefully this connection's okay. Let me know if you're in chat. I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, which is probably catastrophically bad, so we'll see how long this lasts. And I guess we'll do a little intro to my mini account. We got Jack, Okan, Nabby, Alex, Shinchi, what? Ethan, Skywalker, holy moly, Bell Fizzy, Tyler, Luke, Bersuna. Wait a minute, what are you doing here? Cody, Sad, Alex. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Valentine's is coming. Valentine's? Did I say Valentine's? I think I meant Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Good to see you. McChay, what's going on? We're on our mini. We got some stuff to do. I don't have my gatherers out. I'm not even battling barbarians. Embarrassing. Step 1, let's get some troop training going. Holy smokes, it's Chisgule. I know, a wild Chisgule has been spotted. A wild Chisgule has been spotted. We're on the mini. We got stuff to do. We got a lot of KVK stuff to talk about. We got chests to open. We got items we got to cruise through. Let's see here. First of all, get our gathering boost rolling. Let's pop some 24-hour boosts. Boom, 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 boom. This is an account that we use primarily for farming. And honestly, I've kept a lot of my resources on here. Hey, Pepe Flores. Thanks for the $1 donation. Much appreciated. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Title says Valentine's? Son of a gun. All right, hold on. Mother's Day is coming. Dude, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. So long. How did I get to 7 million power? This account is actually sort of young. It's sort of young. This is my mini. My mini lives within Legion. We're up to 4.9 million power and growing strong, baby. Growing strong. It's been like 1 hour since I've opened these chests. Maybe 2. Oop, 3 gold chests. Who gave me gold chests? Thanks, Cadius. And thanks, Ink John. Woo, goodies. All right, cool. We got a little Ford event going on now, which is where all that's coming from. Some donations to make. Boom. We've got a ton of gems. This account we use to gem out kingdom buffs. So that's why we got a lot of gems here. We use the 30-day gem supply, and we've been doing that for a long time. And so between me and my co-king Fleisch, we've got plenty of gems for those kingdom buffs, which is pretty sweet. So this mini actually just got T4 troops, which I feel really good about. So we got a bunch of those training up now. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these T4s, like reinforce stuff. Lacquer, what's going on? I can say your name. We should talk about the KVK events, though, because the KVK events are really exciting. And I was not able to cover all of the first event, which is really kind of a bummer. And that's because I was not supposed to be creating content during that time. But now we can create some content, which is sweet. We've just got to use our mini until a few more things get sorted out, and hopefully that all happens really soon. In the meantime, I'm overdue for getting to the gold nodes. I'm going to send some troops to gather there. We'll send Cleo. We can send way less than that. There we go. We'll support some rallies in a moment. Let's talk KVK. Couple things we need to talk about. First of all, it's a 3-part event leading up to KVK. And the first part of the event is running around, killing a bunch of marauders, picking up pages. Run around, killing marauders, picking up pages. And we actually did a lot of that on my mini. Do I have extra pages? I do. there's a whole bunch of different types of pages you've got to collect, and when you have them all, you basically convert them into treasure chests, and those chests are really sweet. The Kingdom Supply chests. We'll open this magic box. I know this is like way less organized than I normally am. Hadn't planned to make a video today, but got permission to do something on my mini, and I was like, boom, time to do something rather than nothing. Question here for PvP: should I do 5511 Hannibal with 5511 Mehmed, or one of them with a maxed epic? Sun Tzu. I mean, it depends. You honestly could have two armies rolling. It also depends on how leveled they are. I really like Hannibal as a primary for a lot of things, and leveling up Hannibal a lot. I think Hannibal Mehmed is great. Hannibal Mehmed is better as a single army than having either of those expertise epics. Okay, so these Kingdom Supply chests have some really sweet loot. Ooh, Pepe Flores with another $1 donation. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. These Kingdom Supply chests that you get from the first part of the KVK event, which is 3 days long, have incredibly sweet loot. So, like, we did it. Look at that. 3-day speed up. Thank you, game, for helping me illustrate just how darn sweet this is. We'll open 5 more of those. What else do we get? Okay, way less exciting. Some food, some tomes of experience. Oh, I might have not even scrolled down in the last one. I might have missed some stuff. 8-hour speed ups? Sweet. Yeah, baby. That's pretty sweet. Pop this again. What do we got? 8-hour speed ups, just a couple 3-hour speed ups, a 24-hour speed up, gold key. Cool, I feel good about that. Let's open up the rest of these. 3-hour speed up, 8-hour speed up, bunch of gold. Gross. We really don't need much gold right now. Cool. I feel pretty good about that. So that's the first part of the KVK event. You run around killing marauders. We sent 5 armies. And I guess one thing you can do that is really, really handy that I think a lot of folks don't know that they can do. Let's just do this real quick. We'll send a bunch of troops over here. One thing that just a lot of folks don't realize that they can do is that you can have a bunch of armies out on the field. I'll even send another one. Sure, I don't really care what they are right now. And you can double tap, and it's going to select all nearby armies. Did I just blow your mind? Dragathian, what's going on, dude? We're just hanging out. I wish I had more structure to this. I got permission to start making some videos from my mini, so I was like, all right, we're just gonna start making videos, even though I didn't have a big plan. But what I basically did to kill marauders is you run around, and I'd position near the marauders, and once all my troops get nearby, I used all 5 armies at a time, just like constantly cruising through. Insane amounts of action points, and like my mini has just a stupid amount of action points. Look at how many action points my mini, because like I don't really play my mini, but I do collect all the alliance rewards, so I just get a ton of these. And the reason my mini gets to live in the alliance is because my mini's gemming out kingdom buffs. So anyways, this is a pretty sweet way to move around the map. If you didn't know that you could do this by double tapping, I mean, congratulations, your life will never be the same. And I did not realize this until I saw other people doing it during this event, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. How are they doing that? And I just figured it out on my own by double tapping, which is pretty sweet. What is a mini? It's basically my farm account. It's basically my farm account, and for some reason I brought it up to have T4 troops, which I guess I can use to reinforce stuff now, because T4 troops are actually like a thing. And I've got a bunch of speed ups just from like being in the alliance. I've got a bunch of speed ups that I will probably burn through all on troops during this current event that we've got going on, which is troop training. It's troop training. We still need to do some catching up to Kingdom 50. We were winning by 10 million points going into stage 2 of this event, and now we're down by a little bit. And a handful of people did just an astronomical amount of troop training during this portion of the event. But we've got some folks from Legion represented, but we've got a lot of folks that are not yet up on the board. Raider Arc is on there. Bujan, the mighty warrior Bujan. By the way, Vanguard renamed themselves Endgame. Another going back to their Marvel roots, which I think is pretty hilarious. Dumplings up on the board from Legion. Thesi, Elric, B. Who else is on the board? Belial. Wicked Attitude. I mean, we got a lot of climbing we need to do here. To CMOG is on there to get Kingdom 51 back into first place. Which is a thing we'll do. We'll do that. We'll do that. Looking pretty good otherwise in this portion. I mean, really, like this part, this troop training portion, it's just so much about spending. We've pulled down, I think, over 40 gold chests today in my alliance. Like just today, just for this training event. It's nuts. It's totally nuts. You get more points for the higher tier of troop you train, and you get the difference between them if you upgrade from one tier to the next. So on Chisgule, I need to do a bunch of upgrading from T4 to T5. And the real bottleneck for this training event was passing around the general. Like, it just took so darn long. Carlos is asking, is it better to train lower tier troops for an event or train higher? It's way better, I think, to upgrade T4 to T5, if that's what you can do, than training new troops. That's way better. Star Wars, Spider-Man, Jurassic World. My friend, that name is absurd. HS, can you read my messages I send you in the live stream? Okay, I can see the messages, but I'm way behind on questions in chat. Is there a rally I can join? Maybe I can get to Gimli's rally. Let's see if we can do that. Boom. Boom. Knights? Yeah, we can get there. Cool. We'll get in that rally. 7 million. Yes, this is my farm. This is my farm that feeds my primary. Nom nom feeds those resources. Thankfully, I didn't feed all the resources I had on this account to my primary because I didn't need them yet. Because I just spent a bunch training troops, upgrading T3 to T4. And honestly, like I've got a ton more speedups I got to burn through. A ton more. I mean, this account is honestly, I mean, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. Get this going. Gathering boost. Boom. Finally a live stream. I know. Should I go for the support tree on Lohar? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at these commanders on my mini. This is so funny. I have a bunch of experience now I could put in, but you want to go over here, grab Rejuvenate. That's the thing you want to do. That's the Matthew is saying my mini is the same as his main. That's really funny. I've barely leveled up commanders on this account. I mean, like, I occasionally join rallies. Little Mojo rally going on here. We could join Mojo's rally with our sweet new T4 troops. We barely have any of them. Whatever. We're in the rally. It's a thing. So there's an event coming, which we're excited about. Mother's Day is coming. I called it Valentine's Day in the title because I'm exhausted and it's been a long work day. There's some interesting stuff here. Before we address this, what are the questions here? I'm not sure which commander combo I should use. I have 5552 Belisarius, 5132 Bybars, 5331 Pelagius. What commander pair should I use for PvP? Okay, really love the skill tree and the cavalry tree for PvP, personally. So in that regard, I like Bybars Pelagius or Pelagius Bybars, either order, whichever one's leveled up higher. Make them the primary. Do I have Saladin? No, I do not have Saladin. I was asked to not participate in Mighty Governor, and so I still have not participated in Saladin Mighty Governor, which, I mean, I was going to spend a lot of money to do that, so oh well. Can people be zeroed permanently in KVK? No, not to my knowledge. I'm not aware of a permanent zeroing. Question number 1, what's the best pack? And number 2, what's the best way to get resources? Farm them on the map. Check out my video about farming resources. Best pack, probably King's Coronation. It's been a while since I've looked at it. But actually, if you wanted something that's not a pack, the 30-day gem supply is really good. And frankly, this Mother's Day event is probably going to have a pack. We get puzzle pieces. Ugh, puzzles. I don't know how I feel about puzzles. We open carnations. Ooh, maybe that's going to be like Valentine's Day, honestly, where we got a little thing we build up. Some new emojis. There's a bouquet that we put in our city and a skin. Adorns your city with Mother's Day decorations. Hold on a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. That's not my city. That's Mojo's city. Okay, hold the phone. What do we got here? What do we got here? Ooh, no place like home. Aw, epic skin. Archer health plus 5%. Cavalry health minus 5%. All right. I mean, I would probably not use that. I'd probably not use that. I have every other skin on my main. Literally everyone. So would I pick it up on my main account? When is the situation I want to boost archers at the cost of cavalry? I don't know when that would be. I like archers, but I'm not that into archers. The Pie Master, Chisgule. I'm currently Rome with tier 4 legionnaires and archers and getting cavalries. Should I switch over to Korea or wait for T5? I mean, you got to be a big spender to go to Korea, frankly. So I just chill for now. And I would consider other civilizations that might help you get to T5s, if that's the thing you're serious about. I've got a whole video explaining that in tremendous detail, if that's what you're into. Matthew, my alliance isn't focusing on resources, gathering speed, or production speed. Should I join another? So they don't need to focus on resource gathering. We didn't focus on resource gathering until way late in the game. We worked on other stuff first. We worked on our war tech once Ark of Osiris came out, and then we doubled back to work on our gathering. So I wouldn't sweat that too much. You're welcome, Pie Master. You are welcome. You are very welcome, my friend. I mean, it's kind of amazing. We're up to 4.9 million power, and we have 6 open slots in the Alliance. And the minimum power for joining Legion's 40 million. So you can do the math. We've got the people queued up. They just are transferring over at a time that's convenient for them. A bunch of folks, for instance, are finishing up Basalad and Mighty Governor this Sunday. Is Charles and Richard Max first skill good to PvP? I got to go battle Saladin and see how it goes, and then I'll tell you. How achievable is a good rank in KVK on a free-to-play? I mean, as an individual, not achievable. As a kingdom, you can make a contribution that is still helpful. I'm free to play. I have Isongye at 5/2. Who's the best pair for him? Herman, Kusunoki, or Sun Tzu, all at the same level. I would say, actually, if you're looking at pairings for Isongye, I would say El Cid is the number 1 choice. From there, probably Herman is the next best choice. What level would Salad need to beat Richard and Charles? I'm not sure. It's a little related to skills and a little related to level. Both are important. My mini is 7 times stronger than your main. That's hilarious. That is hilarious, my friends. How I've missed my friends on the internets. Fun hanging out with you all. Okay. So going back to the KVK stuff. The next phase of this thing, I believe, is going to be barbarian forts. But they're not barbarian forts, but they're basically barbarian forts. So having a bunch of action points is going to be really, really crucial. Having a bunch of action points is going to be really, really crucial. I think the thing that's that I'm struggling a little bit with for this event, the KVK event, is it's mostly about pride. Because these rewards for the amount you got to spend to achieve the top ranks are actually very unimpressive, I feel like. Like 60 legendary sculptures for... how much did 19 Vet spend to get 24 million points here? I don't know. Probably a lot more than a Mighty Governor. Probably a lot more. So I don't know how I really feel about that. The Kingdom rank is super relevant for the Kingdom rewards. Obviously, everybody's shooting for that 3% damage boost, but arguably the next best thing is 3% training speed. Research speed is kind of interesting, and building speed is interesting. I like that those are at the bottom because the kingdoms that are probably at the bottom of the list are the ones that might need the building and research speed the most. I don't know. Research speed, almost every kingdom really could use. Almost every kingdom could use, I feel. All right, what else we got in the chat? Ray, hey Chis, not a lurker, big fan of your videos. Please do shout out. I am Alucard from VSE Kingdom 1213. What's going on, my friend? Davin says I took Raider from you. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we had a lot of people come to this kingdom and this alliance. Yeah, whew, it's been crazy. How many whales does Kingdom 51 have now? That's a fair question. Let's look at the individual power. Holy moly, Bujan, you madman, going for number 1. So we got B, Bujan, who's powered up a ton. Then Wicked Attitude, Elric, Raider Arc, or Azik, Libyan, Punisher, Seamog, Venture, Pile Driver, Captain, Locos, Kovas, Tony, Dead Server, Sirius, Babbling Yoda, the classic oldie but goodie, the original Madman himself, Pay to Win, Brum44, Dumpling, Belial, Mojo, me, Sawyer, Thea, Sergeant, Ink John, Amy. Ooh, Leo is probably unlocked some T5 now. Then we got a bunch of folks approaching T5. And the number of folks approaching T5 is actually pretty staggering. This is a pretty nuts list. This is just nuts. This is just pretty nuts. Migration has been good. Can I be your dad, Fry? I don't know. I don't know about that. Dadding means I have responsibilities. And responsibilities probably means I play less. Ooh, just Jake submitted on the forum. You know, if you haven't already heard, I will double check to see what's going on, and I'll make sure that folks on the forum hear. Kingdom 39. Ooh, you just got to 5 billion power. Is that White Tigers? Alliance T, is that White Tigers in Kingdom 39? I think it is. Show you my tech on my mini? I'll show you my tech, all right. My tech is so bad on my mini. Here we go. There's the... Actually, honestly, my gathering tech's not so bad. The economic tech, but the military tech's so embarrassing. Yeah. Anyways, I got to speed up the ballista training, and then from there, I level up my academy, and I might be able to unlock some more stuff. Is there a Saladin contest yet? No. Soon. It would be sooner if I could play my main, but I can't make videos with my main yet, so no test for me. Not yet. Maxed CPO with 5111 Mehmed, or maxed Boudicca for PvP. Sudica? Wow, Sudica. CPO with Boudicca or Mehmed? It's max CPO. So Mehmed with CPO doesn't make sense because Mehmed is all about increasing damage, and CPO doesn't have active skill damage, right? So Mehmed, his second skill is elevating attack, and CPO is not about that life. CPO, who I've got somewhere, like his active skill isn't really doing damage. So I think I prefer Boudicca as the pairing with Mehmed, if that's what you're doing. Is my main disabled? No, I'm just not supposed to make videos with my main right now. It's not disabled, though. Could you do something? Been talking for hours, boring AF. What do you want me to do on my mini? I can battle a level 22 barbarian. Like, my mini is not exactly a crazy fighter. We're mostly just chilling, honestly. Like, we're just chilling. Do I think that there's going to be a pack with this Mother's Day stuff? Of course, there's got to be a pack, right? There's got to be a pack, so get ready to spend 385 if you want to max that. I probably will. My cavalry set up on my mini. I can show you my cavalry set up on my mini. Here's a 5-1-1 Cao Cao and a 5-1-1 Minamoto. What a laugh. Can I show us... Oh, can I show you a Marauder? The Marauders have all despawned at this point. The way you could find Marauders is by zooming out, and they have a little gray dot is what shows up on the map to show where they are. But they've all despawned. There's none of those left to show. Patrick thought that Lilith took everything and my power dropped to 7 million. That's hilarious. No, I've spent a lot of thousands of dollars on my main, so it's gonna still be incredibly high power. When Chisgule's mini is twice as big as your main, that's hilarious, Blake. Max Su Ulji or Max Ulji 5111 CM? CM. This is embarrassing. Who's CM? CM. No. CM. Charles Martel. Thanks. Thanks, chat, for helping a noob. Okay. Charlie with... So I think a 5-1-1-1 Charlie is okay. Is okay, but not amazing. I would probably stick with the double expertise epics. That would be my preference. It becomes more obvious when you have a couple more skills, and only like 1 or 2 more on Charlie before it's like, oh yeah, that's the play. Do you think it's better to make a mixed army with CPO and Barca? That's a 3-3-2. Okay, first of all, I'd be really careful with that Barca. Don't level him up further until you fix the first skill, which needs some love. That first skill needs to be maxed. With that said, or make a second cavalry army with Pelagius and Baibars. Probably maxed Pelagius and Baibars is the better way to go. Is a 5-5-5 rare better than a 5-1-1-1 Mehmed? No. The legendary 5-1-1-1 is definitely better. Do that. Should I use an expertise Belisarius over a 5-1-1-1 Tau? Probably. Secondary is Mina. Terry's about to go to bed. Sorry, my friend. What's the best pairing for Genghis? Depends on what you're trying to do. Khan is really cool. Khan is cool. The key to Khan is that Khan is reducing rage. Now, if you've got Khan as the primary, I think that's the way to go because the rage requirement on Khan is 50 less for the active skill than any other commander. It's 950 instead of 1000. Khan has a lot of synergy with the mobility tree because basically this march speed bonus is exactly the same as what the mobility tree does. So you could get someone going crazy fast if you paired with Cao Cao, for instance. But I much prefer the skill tree cavalry tree combo to the mobility tree. And I would be looking at pairing Genghis Khan with Cao Cao as the secondary because the rage generation from Cao Cao combined with the rage reduction from Khan is a crazy rage engine. I like that combo a lot. Terry Lee has a jumper on my kingdom. How'd that happen? How many videos on jumper accounts do I have? A couple. I've got a couple, but it's been a very long time since I've talked about making a jumper or doing stuff with a jumper. It's been a very long time since we've done that. What do we got here? Fort destroyed. Nice. Cool. Super tank is probably Ulji, but you won't be able to do much damage. Yeah, I mean, Ulji is a damage enabler. And it's a great damage enabler by reducing the defense of the target by 2 seconds. Not the worst. Jack Biloto says, I'm fighting against you in KVK Kingdom 54. I mean, just because you're in another kingdom doesn't mean we have to fight against each other. I much prefer to make allies than enemies. I don't call myself a peacemonger for nothing. So, yeah, we should chat. Let's chat about that. What's the best use for El Cid? I really like Herman primary with El Cid secondary, and you use a bunch of them together in, of all places, the Karok ceremony against the bosses to completely prevent them from using any skills at all. It's pretty nuts. What place are you guys for the KVK event? We're currently second. We had a lot of people, though, who still need to do training that were not online when we had the kingdom buff go off, and we had a 10% rune. So I think there's a lot of power yet to be claimed in this event, and we've got a solid 2 days to make it happen. So I think that'll be fine. Not too worried about it. We started this phase up by 10 million, and there's just been some really high spenders that have gone completely ham. Completely ham in this phase, which we haven't yet done. How do you think Barco works with Richard? I think Barco with Richard is one of those surprising combos that's kind of interesting. There's a number of reasons why Barco with Richard is really interesting. The first, and I'll have to pick a different commander here to sort of show, is that the skill tree is leadership conquering skill. Or sorry, the talent tree is leadership conquering skill. And Barca offers healing herbs, which has synergy with Richard. If you happen to be attacking a player city, then there is synergy with Richard's healing elevation combining with Barca's skill that generates some amount of healing when attacking cities. I think it's a good combo. It's good in the open field. I'm cool with everything that's going on there. I'm pretty cool with everything that's going on there. I think a better combo might be Barca with Isongye, but I got to do some testing there to see. Is this an alt account for watching KVK? No, this is my farm account. I did not lose my main account. I can still access my main account. I can still play in my main account. I'm just not making videos in my main account right now until I have permission to do that. Is Herman Kusunoki a good combo for archers? Yeah, it's a great combo. Herman helps generate a lot of rage. Kusunoki wants you to generate a lot of rage so you can do a lot of damage. Great combo. Do you know how Barbarian Fort event will work? Special Barb Forts, how much is it worth for the overall event? Honestly, I think it's going to be a very small amount of score contribution. I don't think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be a minimal contribution. Probably your average player is going to get 200,000 points from it, I would guess. I don't actually know, though. I don't actually know. What else we got? 90 Kingdom 93 Misfits. What's going on, Connor Shipman? What's going on? If you're talking about Herman on Garrison, Talent Tree, I would say other free-to-play Garrisons are better. Yeah, so the reason that I really like Commanders over Herman in the Garrison is that Herman's got a bunch of movement speed in his skills, and like the movement speed is just not particularly relevant for being in a Garrison. Really doesn't matter all that much. I cannot make videos with my main, so I'm making videos with my mini. I can still access my main account, but the videos are being made with the mini. And we're just hanging out. Right now, we're just hanging out. 40 million power is high or average? I'd say that's high. What would you suggest for someone who just got zeroed? Ouch. You want to increase your hospital capacity? Get that gathering rolling for resources. Good luck in KVK Chisgule and Kingdom 49, and things not looking good. Man, bummer to hear that, Bob. Yeah, Kingdom 49's in a tough spot. Kingdom 49's in a tough spot. You know, turns out that the conduct of the leaders matters profoundly. And yeah, the conduct of the leaders in 49 is fairly well known in the Rise of Kingdoms community. Thanks for the support from a name in Hebrew, which is awesome. I don't know that I can read that. Is it Ahmed? Shoot. My Hebrew reading is not impressive. Okay. Anyways. Which two epic garrison commanders are the best? I love this question. I love this question. Ooh, Terry says some of your friends from Kingdom 16 are here. Cool. I mean, the Kingdom's doing a lot of recruiting and growing still. A lot of the alliances are recruiting, if that's a thing people are interested in. I don't know. Just flash that up here real quick. We're recruiting players over 40 million. Other alliances are over 20 million or 15 million. Bunch of folks still coming over. Garrisons, way more important than what I was just talking about. Number one pick, in my opinion, Sun Tzu. God, I'm just obsessed with Sun Tzu right now. Sun Tzu's really good. Extremely versatile because he cares about infantry, only sort of, not all that much. And in the garrison, and this is the commander I've got in the garrison for my mini, which is not saying a lot, right? Which is not saying a lot. But I've got them in the garrison because my mini, if it's going to get attacked, it's going to get swarmed. And so I want to have AoE commanders. So that's really the deciding factor for which commanders are best if you're up against a rally or a swarm. If it's a swarm, I really like pairings like Sun Tzu with Kusunoki. I think that's a top tier pairing. You also could look at Ulji in that configuration as being a really great choice. Ulji happens to also be really good against rallies. If it was a rally you're worried about, then the very top tier choice, I would argue, would probably be Pelagius at the epic level, and either supported by Sun Tzu or Ulji Mundok. Probably Ulji Mundok is better against a rally, frankly. Sakias, thank you for everything. I don't have permission to make videos from my main, but I can make videos from my mini. So we're making videos from the mini, baby. Would you ever start an account on a newer kingdom? No, probably not. I'm all about the end game, baby. Speaking of endgame, someone asked what alliance is endgame. Endgame is formerly Toon, which became Vanguard, and now Endgame the Avengers, up to almost 2.9 billion power, which is pretty sweet. They're really growing very, very nicely. Require 20 million power. Bunch of really strong allies in the family. I mean, the entire kingdom is basically family at this point, so whatever. Did I watch Endgame? Yes. Hashtag no spoilers, though. A lot of people you will recognize in this alliance from KVK warring videos. Jordy you'll probably recognize. Co-Collector, Lale, Boris made it into some videos. Punisher was in a lot of videos. Captain America was in a lot of videos. Bujan was in a lot of videos. Emperor or Imperator. I mean, a lot of these folks are familiar names from the wars that were filmed. Ooh, Liam is a recent migrator, Kingdom 51. WoW Alliance is growing fast. Yeah, dude, WoW grew like 1 billion power this week. Holy moly. Is the event that let you exchange your sculptures already started? Hasn't happened yet. What are my thoughts on Game of Thrones? Oh my gosh, Game of Thrones. No spoilers. Woo! Game of Thrones, man. Never a dull freaking moment. Oh, 10 minutes to join that rally. Give me a break. Give me a break. Honestly, I am going to go completely ham on my mini, joining rallies. during this next event for KVK. Like, I have action points for days. I just need to join rallies all day long. Have I checked Kingdom 49? It's really dead. Wow, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I mean, I want really all kingdoms to be healthy and thriving because it's more fun and competitive, but I mean, we all know what happened there, so it's not surprising. I think some of these other kingdoms, once they get probably a training room, they're going to just shoot up in power for this training portion. It's really anybody's game. The training event is what defines the stage 2 for the KVK. That's the defining thing. Chisgule, am I ready for the Mother's Day event? I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Folks are asking what happened in 49. So the King of 49 is pretty notorious for saying some stuff that is really explicit and spamming kingdom mails that are extremely explicit. And I guess people really didn't like that. Your only option was basically to be in this family of alliances, or they just zeroed just like everybody. So people left because I guess they found that really frustrating, and that's really easy to understand. If we take a look at Kingdom 50, what are my thoughts on Kingdom 50? So I have a couple thoughts. I've had really awesome conversations. This was months ago with some folks in Kingdom 50. I've briefly chatted with the powerhouse of Kingdom 50, the man, the myth, the monster, Shifty. 150 mil power. He and I have chatted a little bit. I know there's some really cool folks over in Rend. Cool alliance, cool people. Yeah, I'd love to be working closely with Kingdom 50 as an ally, if that's a thing that they are open to chatting about or exploring. I mean, look, I'm pretty obvious that I'm a peacemonger, right? So that's kind of an open offer to basically any kingdom. I'd rather work together than battle. What happened to my account? My account is having the things that were provided to it as compensation removed, so that it's a 100% unquestionably level playing field. And for now, I'm making videos on my mini until I have permission to make videos again on my main. What do I think of Butter a Meg on Kingdom 45? I don't know. Any sneak peek on the Mother's Day offer? I don't have a sneak peek. Do the Lost Kingdom flags start off cheap? I don't know. I would assume they do, and that they build up. Do I know any Kingdom 16 members in Wars? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't looked at that alliance. Kukusunoki talent tree. Archer or skill max? Level 50 expertise, 6-star. Pairing him will be with Herman. Sounds really good. That's an amazing pairing. So will I still have T5 after the removal? Yes. Do you have an ETA on the mains for creators being back online? No. I don't know. Hard to predict. Who should I use for Arc? Max Pelagius and 5/5 14 Bybars, or 5/2/2 1 Cao? Definitely Cao Cao. Go with Cao Cao. What do I think of Kingdom 54? The king of Kingdom 54 is super chill. He and I have chatted. Super chill. I mean, I've chatted with basically every king from our continent, I think, at some point. Several of them I met through the Council of Kings, which is in my Discord. Link, I think, is in the description of this video. Does that link work, though? Someone let me know if that link is working. I might need to update it. What do I think about Bybars paired with Minamoto? I think it's a fine pairing. Did I lose my account? No, I'm just not supposed to make videos on my main account yet. What do I think about Charles, Martel, and Boudicca for PvP? This is a sweet pairing. Super sweet pairing. Charles Martel elevates the damage of Boudicca when she uses her skill. It's great. Love it. Love it. Boudicca generates rage. Love it. Is Moneymoto worthy? Yeah, Moneymoto is great. Is this my alt? Yes, it's my farm. This is my farm account. Apparently we use this buff. What does this do? Fully loaded. Food gathering speed 50%. Holy smokes. Where's food? Where's food? I gotta go gather. Pfft. I gotta go. No, everybody's gathering food. Why is it that there's only wood when you need food? All right. We'll go gather that. We'll go gather some wood. Boom. Boom. Oh, we got scouted. Sure, why not? What do we got over here? Fort Siege. Yay, fort event. Sweet. Clean that up. We got Ark of Osiris coming up, which I feel pretty good about. We got to increase our building power. Feeling pretty good. What do I think about Bibar's pair with Minamoto? Oh, I answered that already. Hi, dude. Keep up these videos. They're a good way to advise. What's my opinion on Boudicca Osman? I think Boudicca Osman's good. Rage generation is exactly what Osman wants and needs. Does Sepio with Ulgi make sense? Yes, that's a great pairing. What talent tree should I run with Pelagius and Belisarius with full cavalry? You should optimally probably be using Pelagius as the primary with the skill tree and the cavalry tree. A balance of those two, depending on which you're more interested in. Keep up the vids. Got any advice for your first Ark of Osiris at City Hall 18? Oh, man. Hold the objectives that are worth the most points. And you definitely need to capture the Ark of Osiris. That's a thing that defines the winner or loser. What do you think about the system of points for the 3 stages of KBK being cumulative? Honestly, I think the rewards are too low. I think those rewards should be the rewards you get for every phase of the event. Every phase should have a winner, in my opinion. Every single phase. How to use Osman efficiently. Pair with a commander that generates rage. Pair with a commander that generates rage. What talent tree should I run for Kusunoki? Depends on what you're doing. If you're defending your city, obviously garrison with skill. If you're in the open field, a combination of skill with archers or archers with skill tree, depending on whether or not you actually can field full archers and how leveled up they are. What is the highest points that someone got in a kill event? I don't know. I did not get Saladin. I didn't get Saladin. I was asked to not participate in that event, so I didn't. Would have paid a lot of money on that event for troop training. What kingdom am I? 51. What's the lowest power requirement in our family of alliances? Probably 15 million. 15 million is the amount. Whew. All right, my friends. I need to make my way to dinner. It's getting kind of late here. Meeting up with some folks for this work event I'm at. Really wanted to stream. Really wanted to hang out with you all. Videos are coming back. We're going to use the mini for a bit until we can use the main. Plenty of stuff we can cover from the mini. Plenty of things we can go and do, which I'm pretty pumped about. If you've got stuff you want me to cover, let me know. Like, subscribe, join our Discord, which will be a link in the description. We've been chatting like crazy on Discord, so you can always find me there. And until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.